Hey, good afternoon. Good afternoon, sis. Welcome to Lunch and Learn with Maya Lynn. I hope you're having a great start to your week. If you are eating lunch, and so the idea behind the Lunch and Learn is that you're on your lunch break and you get in a couple strategies because I know a lot of our parallelpreneurs use lunchtime to work the business. I understand that. Now, what is also supposed to happen is I'm supposed to be eating lunch while I am sharing this information with y'all. And I don't know if you hear all this chomping in the background. That's my dog who is eating lunch, but I'm not eating lunch today. At least not right now. So I'll have to do that later, but I have to make sure I have my lunch with me every single day. I hope you're having a great Monday morning. Today is the 10th. The 10th of January. And so this is my first day with our Lunch and Learn segment. And so what I'm going to be doing Monday through Thursday at 12 noon is going live and sharing strategies on networking, connecting, collaborating, and referring, which that is what Womb is all about. And so I want to make sure that you're getting some strategies. And every single day, I'm going to give you a daily challenge for you to try and then let me know how it goes. All right. So on Mondays, we'll be focusing on networking. On Tuesdays, we'll be focusing on connecting. On Wednesdays, we will be focusing on referring. And on Thursdays, we'll be focusing on collaborating. I hope y'all are okay with that because that's just how it's going to be. God bless you. All right. So that means today, like I just said, we have a daily theme. And Mondays are going to be for networking. It's a networking Monday. And so we're going to focus on one strategy today that I then want you to go to try out yourself. And sometimes when we think of networking, we think of going to different events and things like that. But networking is really any time that you have an opportunity to meet someone else. I don't want you to get confused with networking and connecting. They are different. They are related. They are stair steps, but they are not the same thing. All right. And so when we're talking about networking, it is just you getting out there, whether it's online or offline, but getting out there and meeting more people, right? So networking, you're meeting more people. Connecting, you're learning more about people. Does that make sense? All right. So with our networking strategy today, we're going to focus on online networking today because COVID's kind of crazy. So I want to give you some strategies. When we're talking about networking on Mondays, I want to give you some strategies on some online in addition to offline stuff. But the online stuff right now I think is important because we're all trying to stay safe. We're all trying to stay healthy, right? And so what I want you to do online today is to join 5 social media groups. So you can look on LinkedIn. You can do it on Facebook, any social media platform that has groups involved. Now, Facebook groups are their jam. And so I'll use Facebook as our example. I want you to go into 5 new Facebook groups that are related to your industry. Now, that's not the only type of Facebook group that you should join, but I want you to look for Facebook groups that are related to your industry and connect with people in there. So what's some of the ways that you can connect with people in a Facebook group without throwing up your business on them, because how annoying are those people, right? And plus, if you go into a Facebook group without actually providing any value, any content, nobody wants to really pay attention to your pitch if you haven't provided any kind of real content. Hey, Yvonne, how you doing, sis? Thanks for joining me. So we're going to pick 5 Facebook groups, right? And in that Facebook group, you're going to just go through the conversations that are already there and look for opportunities to comment on providing value to a conversation that's already existing. All right. So for example, let's say now my industry is community. So I'm, community builder. So I'm always looking for Facebook groups My dog is so noisy. I'm always looking for Facebook groups that really focus on building communities, right? And so I would go into a Facebook group and let's look for a conversation. Let's say I'm looking for a conversation that is recent. You don't want to go back to a conversation that's, from last year, because it's from last year. So you want to look at their most recent conversations and look for a way for you to be able to insert value to the conversation without talking about your business, without saying, giving someone a pitch, or, tell them about the newest thing that you have on sale. You just want to stay on topic with that particular conversation. The idea is the more you're able to do that, you are bringing yourself to the forefront. One, Facebook is going to reward you by giving you some of their wonderful badges. Like, so you'll get you're just getting to the group, so you'll get a new member badge. But once you're able to actually get into the group, you start providing value, you'll get something like a conversation starter badge or a storyteller badge. Those badges, they might seem a little silly, but those badges are actually really important on social media. The reason is that means Facebook and the group itself, the group admins, has recognized you as someone who provides content. Facebook does not create its own content. We make the content, right? And so Facebook, in addition to any type of group admin, they are looking for people to come into their group and create value. They want to see you having conversations. As a matter of fact, the more people that have conversations or comment or post in a Facebook group, the more profiles that group will show up on. Not just profiles on Facebook itself, but profiles for the individual group members. So for example, our Facebook group, our free Facebook group is called the Network, the Womb Network, right? And we have about 2,600 members in our Facebook group right now. So if you're not a member, you just sneak over there and just join real quick. I'm gonna, hold on, let me make sure that y'all know how to do that. Okay. All right. And so let's say you're in our network and we're having a conversation, conversation about business tools, right? I just released some business tools to our members yesterday. And so instead of going on and going into the group and saying, hey, my name is, and this is what I do, you're going to go into that conversation about the business tools and say, oh, I absolutely use this tool in my business. It has helped me in XYZ ways. And the more you do that, Facebook's going to say, that person is providing value to that group. We're going to give them a badge. And by giving you the badge, every time you now comment, it will actually show up on more profiles. This is what's going to create curiosity around who this person is, right? When we're on social media, we're looking to connect with people that can provide value. And so lots of times you'll find yourself in a Facebook group and there's just somebody that's really interesting. They always have some really great things to say. So what are you going to do? You click on their profile to learn more about them. All right. So our challenge for the day, Roxy, I'm trying to talk to the Facebook people. Can you please not play with the dinosaur right now? Y'all know how my dog is. So what our challenge is today, to join 5 Facebook groups, all right? Usually they ask you to introduce yourself, so you can absolutely do that. But I want you to proactively this week seek opportunities to add value to conversations that are already going on in the group. I want to know how long it takes for you to earn a conversation starter or a storyteller badge. You let me know. What you can do, how you let me know, you can either email me at contact@wombbiz.org. I always love to get the emails from you guys, contact@wombbiz.org, or again, as a member of our network, you can let me know in there. And so look for our threads about our Lunch and Learn Challenge. Every week I will put a thread in the group, Lunch and Learn Challenge topics. How are you doing? I want to see how you are actually able to start to put some of these strategies that I'm going to be sharing with you into action. If you don't put them into action, then it won't work. So you got to try it. All right. So that's my time for today. Remember, you're going to go into 5 Facebook groups. You're going to 5 Facebook groups. Introduce yourself, but look for opportunities to provide extra value to the group and try to earn the storyteller or the conversation starter badge and see how that increases the views to your personal page. If you want more information about Womb, by all means, just go to our website, which is wombbiz.org. And if you have been, I can never find my link. And if you have been paying attention, we are launching 2 events for this week. We just launched them yesterday. And so you want to make sure that you are registered for this Sunday's Empowered Experience virtual networking event. And of course, go ahead and grab your tickets for our Synergy Summit, which will be on March 5th. All day, and we're going to have a great time. I will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock, and I will be sharing a connecting strategy with you. Be blessed, be a blessing, and of course, as always, there's nothing more powerful than the counsel of women. So go grab your girlfriend, tell her to do this challenge with you, and let me know how it went. See you guys tomorrow.